Hello. Yes. So I think we are live now. Hi, good evening, friends. I'm your host, Himanshu Kapoor, and today we will be learning about a very good, interesting, easy to use, and a convenient trading strategy which can be used in both fixed time trading and forex trading. Okay, so also my English is a bit scrappy, so I request you all to bear with me. So jokes apart, let us start talking about the strategy. But okay, so can you all please give me an heads up if my voice is coming out clear? If yes, please mention it in the live chat. Are you all able to hear me properly? Is my voice audible? All right, then perfect. So, Vaibhav Dalvi, you are welcome. Good evening, Sriramji, Rahulji, a very warm welcome. All right, so I think my voice is very much clear. So, let us start talking about the strategy now. So, the strategy which we are going to learn about today is the confrontation strategy, in which we will be using one trend indicator and two oscillators. Okay, so the confrontation strategy is available to you pre-designed on the platform if you have at least achieved the advanced status. Okay, so confrontation strategy. The confrontation strategy is most suitable for those who want to avoid spending hours in search of a favorable signal for entry, which means that you will be getting good number of signals while using the confrontation strategy. It relies on the bear's power, bull's power oscillator, and the parabolic SAR indicator. Okay, so you all must be already aware about the parabolic SAR indicator, but I will still explain it to you. And we will also be using the bull's power and bear's power oscillator, friends. Okay, so have you been using the parabolic? If yes, please mention in the live chat. Have you ever used the parabolic SAR? If yes, how do you like the results of the indicator? Are they good? Good evening, Telugu Entertainment Anonymous Trader. All right. So the traders who have already used the parabolic SAR indicator, what do you think? Do you like the results of the SAR indicator, parabolic indicator? Yes, it does give confirmation of a trend reversal. Okay, so let us enable the strategy. After enabling the strategy, we can see that the parabolic SAR dots have been applied on the chart, and the bear's power and bull's power has also been added on the chart. So while looking at the parabolic SAR, one thing we can notice is that whenever the price is going in the downward direction, the parabolic dots are appearing on the top of the candle. Whenever the price is going in the upward direction, the parabolic dots are appearing on the at the bottom of the candle. Okay, so kind of a negative relationship. When the price will go down, parabolic SR will appear on the top of the candle. When the price will go up, the parabolic dot will appear at the bottom of the candle. So this can be used to find entries in trades. For example, whenever the parabolic dot is shifting its position. Okay. Whenever the parabolic dot is shifting its position, at that point, we can make an entry into the trade. Okay, so for example, here when the price was going in the downward direction, the parabolic dots were appearing at the top of the candle. So when the dot change its position to the bottom, at this point, a trade can be made in the upward direction. So whenever the parabolic dots is shifting its position, at that point we can you know, make trade in that particular direction according to the price movement. We will be making some live trades as well. Okay, so is the parabolic clear to everyone? How to use the parabolic dots to identify the price movement? Whenever the parabolic dot is shifting its position, at that point we can find an entry into a trade. If the dot is shifting at the top of the candle, we can enter into a downside trade. If the dot is shifting at the bottom of the candle, we can enter into an upside trade. Good evening, Hitesh ji. How are you? Good to see you here, Hitesh ji. I am really sorry if there is, some buffering in the live stream. I have made sure that everything is working fine. Okay, so is the parabolic use clear to everyone? How to use the parabolic to identify the further price movements? Whenever the parabolic dot is shifting, whenever the dot is shifting at the top of the candle, we can enter into a downside trade. Whenever the dot is shifting at the bottom of the candle, we can enter into an upside trade. Thank you so much, Hitesh ji. I really appreciate it. Vijay ji, hello, good evening. How are you? Welcome to Olymp Trade's today's webinar. We are talking about the confrontation strategy today. Also, I will be sharing one risk money management formula with you guys. Okay, so let us first talk about the strategy, then we will talk about the risk money management formula, then we will also make some live trades. Okay, so parabolic. I think parabolic is clear. Whenever the parabolic dot is shifting its position, if it is shifting its position at the top of the candle, we can enter into a downside trade. If it is shifting its position at the bottom of the candle, we can enter into an upside trade. Okay. Now, what is the rule of the bear's power and bull's power? How to use the bear's power and bull's power here? It will be acting like a confirmation, a green signal for the trade, like a checkered flag which starts right before a race. It will be telling you that whether you need to take an entry or not in the particular trade. When the parabolic is giving you a signal, you will look down at the bear's power and bull's power. If you are looking forward to enter into a downside trade, if you want to enter into a downside trade, both the bear's power and bull's power should be below the zero line. If both of them are below the zero line, you may enter into the downside trade at that point. Okay, all right. And similarly, if you want to enter into an upside trade, if the parabolic dot is, giving a signal of an upside trade, you will look down here. If the bear's power and bull's power, both of them are above the zero line, you might enter into that particular trade. Okay, so let us try to find some entries. But before that, let me teach you a simple but effective money management formula. Guys, how many of you have already heard about the martingale formula of trading, the martingale principle of trading? If yes, please mention in the live chat, and also do mention that what do you think about the martingale principle? Is it practical or not? Okay, those who are having no idea of the martingale formula, I will be teaching you today. Hitesh ji, we want video on economic calendar news and support and resistance. Sure, Hitesh ji will be soon bringing out a webinar considering this request. Don't worry. See, it's not kind of a gamble, Martingale. I'll not consider it as a gamble. If you are managing your capital, managing your risk properly, managing your profits more properly, then it is not a gamble. What you need to do is basically whenever you are using a Martingale formula, Martingale principle, you have to make a trade according to this assumption that you are going to win at least one out of, let's say, six, seven, or eight or nine trades. For example, let us consider that you are having a capital of $1,000. Okay, you are having a capital of $1,000. Now, let us consider this situation that you make an initial trade of $1. If you lose this trade, you will make the next trade for $2. If you lose this one as well, you will make the next trade for, let's say, $4. If you lose this one also, next one for $9. If you lose this one as well, next one for $20. If you lose this, next trade for, let's say, $50. If you lose this one also, next one for $120. If you lose this one also, you can make the next trade for, let's say, $300. So the idea here is that we are assuming that we are going to win one out of all these trades. Wherever you are winning, for example, if you win here, all the previous losses will be recovered, and you will be also getting some profit. After winning any trade at any point, you will return back to the step one. Okay, and if you win at step one, you will remain at step one only. So how many chances? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, and eight. After this trade, you may enter into another trade for $700 if you have that capital. So out of nine chances, you just have to make one successful trade. Wherever you make the one successful trade at any of these steps, the previous losses will be recovered, and then you need to return to the step one. So considering this principle, you only have to win one out of six, seven, eight, or nine trades, whatever you have according to your capital. And if you win at least even one trade, your whole situation will be profitable. I have been telling this principle to a lot of traders, and a lot of traders have been benefiting from it and earning good, handsome profits. Yes, I agree with you. If you're using martingale, you need to have an accuracy of at least 55 to 60%. Yes, I agree with you, Sureshji. At least 55 to 60%. I'm fine, Yusufji. Thank you so much for asking. Yes, martingale is required to be used to recover losses. Exactly. Aditi Yadav, you use martingale. Okay, great, perfect. Sagarji, why are we not able to change chart from beta version to normal version? I think your laptop or desktop specifications might not be allowing you to do so. Okay, so I think martingale is clear to everyone. And believe me, it is a very, very, very effective trading principle. If you are having good, handsome capital in your account, martingale is a very good alternative to earn some good profits with consistency. So let us shift to the strategy now. Let us try to find some entries. Okay. Let us try to see wherever the parabolic dot has shifted recently. Okay. So here the parabolic dot shifted, and the bull's power, bear's power, both of them are indicating in the upward direction. So I'm entering into a 5-minute upside trade for $10 in the upward direction, considering the signal of the strategy. The parabolic shifted. Okay, bear's power is above the zero candle, bull's power was already above the zero candle. So considering this situation, we should have been taking an entry at this point, but still we received an entry here. Yes, for this you must start from 1 USD. Yes, Hitesh ji. Okay, so Hitesh ji is one of my trainees. Actually, I have taught him a lot, and Hitesh ji might confirm that martingale is a very, very good and effective way of earning profits. Right, sir? You might want to tell your fellow traders about it. Okay, so we have entered into an upside trade here, considering this signal for $10. Now, if I lose this trade, the next trade I will try to make for $20, $15 or $20 to make the recovery of the initial trade along with some profit. Vinay sometimes parabolic shift doesn't help in 2-3 minute trade. Why? What value are you using, Vinay for the parabolic? Enrique, I can't change to the classic charts. How can we access the previous charts? Okay, if you want to change the chart type, you need to click here at this button. You have four options. Area chart, Japanese candlestick, Heiken Nishi bars. The most commonly used chart is the Japanese candlestick chart. Okay, so we have entered into a trade here, and you can see that the trade is now beginning to come in our favor. See, I have been using martingale myself. The initial trade $1, I lost it, then 1.5. This also I lost, then $3. This also I lost, then $7. I won this trade, and all the previous losses were recovered. And whenever I was winning the trade, I was continuing with the same amount only, which is $1. So this is how you can use the martingale principle. Point 0.02, yes, Vinay, that is the value which you should be using. Sometimes it might occur that the parabolic is not working to up to your expectations, but don't worry, don't give up, keep on using it. Try to find some good entries considering the price action as well. Yes, right now we are losing the trade, King David, but it is completely fine. It is, it is not possible for you to win all the trades which you are making. So sometimes you will lose also, sometimes you will win, but your discipline will make you profitable at the end. Use the particular trading strategy, whichever you are using. Try to stick to the plans. Use the martingale formula. See, we have lost this trade. Most probably the next trade I will make for $20. Let us try to find another entry now. Okay, so here we have received an entry GBP JPY. So here I'm going to make an upside trade for $20. Considering this lost trade, $10 loss, next trade for $20. If we win this trade, this loss will also be recovered. See, the parabolic SAR is 0.02. It has been designed by the experts of the platform considering the most used trade time duration, which is 3 to 5 minutes, and it is perfect for that particular time frame. So we have entered into another trade here. The parabolic shifted below the candle, bulls power, bears power, both above the zero line. So an upside trade here again for 5 minutes. We are winning this trade. Now see, this is how martingale works. You lost $10 here, but if you win this trade, this $10 will also be recovered, and additionally you will be getting a profit of $7. Yes, it is bearish the previous trade, and we lost this one, but it is okay, completely fine. I think now we can enter into a downside trade here, rather. Rajat Sharma, can you tell something about the RBI guidelines? What if they ban Olymp Trade? See, you don't need to worry about the RBI guidelines because it has been strictly mentioned that, it is not allowed to trade on the Forex. Okay. But however, Olymp Trade platform is offering a variety of trading modes. You can keep on trading on the FTT mode. You can trade on the stock PT mode. So do not worry at all. Millions of traders across India are trading on the platform. I am trading on the platform. It is my full-time income source, so I should be worried more. But don't worry, it is completely fine for you to trade on the platform. Don't worry and keep on trading. See, King David, it is completely up to your trading style, whatever is, better fixed time or forex. Forex, you have more control over your trade, but the profit earning is slow. And in fixed time trading, you have less control over your trades, but you get to earn the profits quickly. Okay, let us try to find some more entries. Hiteshji, right now the deposit situation is kind of critical. Okay, whatever deposit methods are available to you, just make the deposit using that particular payment method. But soon the situation will be back to normal. There will be a lot of methods for you to make the deposit. So don't worry. Right now the situation is critical, and we do appreciate your kind understanding in such a situation that you guys are, understanding the situation and making the deposits with whatever methods which are available. So don't worry. Soon the situation will be back to normal. Here the parabolic dot has shifted on the top of the candle, which is suggesting that the price should go down here. But the bear's power and bull's power are yet not giving the signal. They are above the zero line as of now. So whenever they shift below the zero line, at least the bear's power shifts below the zero line, we may enter into a downside trade in gold also. So okay, see, this is how it works. We lost this trade, we won this trade, overall profit of $7 by using the martingale. We may enter into a downside trade in gold now. Okay, sometimes it might happen that you lose the trade at the very last minute or the very last second. So it is completely normal, friends. Do not worry if anything such happens. It is normal. It happens with everyone. Even it happens with the experienced pro traders also. So don't worry. Sometimes you guys think that the chart is being manipulated or something. So it is not anything like that. The price levels, the codes are same for each and every trader who is trading on the platform. Okay. So this trade is about to expire in 7 seconds. I hope we win this one also. Let's see. Okay, so if we won this trade also, overall profit of $25. One trade is still going on in gold. See, I think we can again enter here for 5 minutes. Now this trade is for $20. Let us wait for the result. Saeed Mohammed Saeed Amir, I'm not able to understand your question, sir. Can you please repeat? AUDCAD. Okay, let's check. Mm-hmm. AUDCAD, what do you think, Ramesh ji? What might happen next? What are you suggesting here? Ramesh ji. No, actually, King David, we won the trade in gold. Asia Composite Index, 2 minutes on the upside. Okay, let us see. Yes, the price action here is suggesting that the price should go up. Okay, so I will enter into a 1 minute trade here. because this candle is suggesting that there was a solid rejection from the downside, this candle also and this candle also. So I think yes, this candle might close in green, and if yes, we will win the trade. It is for $40. If we do not win this one, the next trade I will make for somewhere around 70 or 80 using the martingale formula. Okay, this trade I think will be a lose. So let us exit this trade. In Asia Composite Index, I do have another technique. Soma Sundaram, it's always winning trade is going to lose in the last minute. It might happen sometimes due to the volatility of the market. It is very natural. Euro USD 5 minutes up trade. Mhm. Okay, let me also show you another technique here. Sri Ramji, please mention the asset, also the time interval which you are using, because the price levels are same for all the traders. Okay, so there's another technique. The platform is now, allowing you to make 5-second trades on the composite indexes. If it is not available on your account, do not worry, it will soon be activated. So change the chart time frame to 15 second. Whenever a new candle appears, whatever the candle color is which is showing initially, you might enter into that particular direction. I think it was a losing trade. Okay, no worries. So this trade is still going on in Euro USD. So this is the technique. Whenever a new candle appears, every 15 second, you might enter into the trade. Whatever color the candle shows initially, you might enter into that direction and use the martingale formula. Let us wait for this trade to close. I will show how can you trade on the 5-second time frame using the 15-second chart interval. Alright. So what you need to do is that whenever a new candle is appearing, every 15 seconds a new candle will appear. Whatever the candle shows initially, the initial color which is appearing, for example, here it is red, you can enter into that particular direction. The time frame should be 5 seconds. Sriramji, as I told you, it might be this case that you are not able to make the 5-second trades because it is not active in all the accounts, but it soon will be activated in each and every account on the platform. So we recovered this amount here, this amount, $30 left, 100, 164. So we need to recover another $160. Let us wait for the next candle. Whatever color initially the candle will show, for example, green, it showed green color initially, so I entered into an upside trade. We won this trade. All the losses have been recovered, and the whole situation is now profitable by almost $50 to $60. Euro USD also we are winning this trade very comfortably thanks to Hitesh ji. He suggested this particular trade. Friends, if you have any suggestion, any trade suggestion, please mention it in the live chat. Earning percentage can, vary, but most likely it should be same. It should be the same for every trader who is trading on the platform. Like right now, the Asia Composite Index is giving 90% win return. 150, 150, 300, 370, 409. Here we recovered 450. $31 overall profit. Sorry, $41 overall profit. Here also we've had some profit. So the overall profit is around 70 to $80 in this session. So I think the strategy is clear to each and every one of you. The confrontation strategy, the parabolic, and also the 15-second trading strategy which I have shared. Change the chart time frame to 15 second, change the trade duration to 5 second. Whenever a new candle appears, whatever the candle is showing initially, the initial color which the candle is showing, you can enter into that direction. For example, I'll enter into a trade for you guys. Next candle will appear in 3, 2, 1. Okay, green. So I entered into the upside trade here, $10. Okay, so we lost this trade. No worries. We'll use the martingale formula 20. On the next candle, 3, 2, 1, the next candle will appear red. So I entered into a downside trade. We lost this one as well, I think. No worries. Again, we'll use the martingale formula here, $50. Next candle again red. So a downside trade. We won this trade. We got some profit also, recovery also. Okay, so overall profit for this session is almost $150, guys. Astro Index down trade. Bhagirath ji, a very good evening and a very warm welcome. Good to see you here. You're welcome, Hitesh ji. Guys, if you have any questions, any trade suggestions, please mention it in the live chat. Rajat ji, first of all, Olymp Trade is not a binary trading platform, sir. Okay. So also let me clear one misunderstanding for you. Olymp Trade is never earning from your losses. Olymp Trade is a broker, and the source of income of a broker is the commission on the trades which you are placing on the platform. So the more number of trades you are placing, Olymp Trade will be earning more money, and you will make more trades when you are earning profits, not making losses. So Olymp Trade is inclined more towards your profits rather than your losses. We are always interested in your profits. We always want you to earn more and more profits, Rajat. Good afternoon, Bhagirath ji. Let's calculate how do you trade in NFP. NFPs are released every Friday, first Friday of every month. So whatever the news is, if the news is, positive according to the expected data, the prices should go up. If not, the prices should go down. That is how you can trade using the NFPs. Also, you can check the insight section of the platform. Okay, so guys, if you're not having any questions, any doubts, so today we learned the confrontation strategy, we learned the martingale trading formula, we made some trades, we earned some good profits also, and we learned about the 15-second chart interval, 5-second trading strategy. If you have any questions, please mention in the live chat. If no, then let us conclude today's webinar here only. Okay, I think you don't have any questions, guys. Thank you so much for joining today's webinar. It was very good to have this good interactive session with you guys. Thank you so much, Hitesh ji. You take care as well. Ashok ji, for not losing money, you can use the martingale formula. I have explained it earlier in this webinar, so you can watch it later. You're welcome, Rajat ji. Thank you so much for joining. Bal Krishna ji, best times to trade. You can trade at any time, sir. There is no as such best time to trade. Consider this that the markets are most active when the US market opens and the European market opens. Okay, so thank you so much, guys, for joining. We'll see you in the next webinar. Please make sure to join the next webinar as well. We'll be talking about some another strategy, some other interesting things. So thank you so much. Take care. All the best. Wish you a profitable journey on the Olymp Trade platform. Bye, guys. Take care.